Hold on to your seats, folks. Did you know that nearly 40% of adults in the United States are classified as obese? That's right. Almost 2 out of every 5 adults in America carry around more pounds than their bodies should ideally bear. Now let's take a step back. How did we get here? The obesity rates have been creeping up year by year. Back in the 1980s, the obesity rate was just over 15%. Fast forward to today, and we're looking at a staggering increase, with nearly 2/5 of the adult population falling into the obesity category. It's clear that this isn't just a small issue, it's a full-blown epidemic. But hold on a minute, maybe you're thinking, well, isn't America just a country of big eaters? Let's put this into a global perspective. The World Health Organization reports that worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since 1975. However, even with this global increase, the United States still stands out. We're leading the pack, folks, and not in a way we should be proud of. In contrast, let's look at Japan, where the obesity rate is just 3.6%, or Italy, where it's 9.8%. Even our neighbors to the north, Canada, have a significantly lower obesity rate at 20.2%. What's more, this isn't just about adults. This obesity epidemic extends to our children too. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that in America, nearly 20% of children and adolescents are obese. That's a whole generation growing up with a higher risk of health problems, from heart disease to diabetes. So let's take a moment to absorb this. Nearly 40% of American adults are obese. Our rates are skyrocketing, and they're far higher than many other countries. Our children are being affected too, setting them up for a lifetime of health challenges. Yes, you heard it right. Nearly 2 in every 5 adults in America are obese. A sobering statistic, isn't it? So what's causing this obesity epidemic? Is it just about eating too much and moving too little? Well, those are certainly factors, but the root causes of obesity are much more complex, and they revolve around 3 main areas: poor diet, lack of physical activity, and genetics. Let's start with poor diet. In our modern, fast-paced society, convenience often takes precedence over nutrition. Fast food, ready meals, and sugary drinks are readily available and often cheaper than healthier alternatives. These foods are typically high in calories and low in nutrients, which can lead to weight gain. Moreover, large portion sizes and frequent snacking can also contribute to overeating. Next, let's talk about physical activity, or rather, the lack of it. Many of us lead sedentary lifestyles, spending hours each day sitting at desks in front of screens or behind the wheel. This lack of movement means we're burning fewer calories than we're consuming, which can lead to weight gain over time. Lastly, we can't ignore genetics. Some people are genetically predisposed to carry more weight. This doesn't mean they're destined to be obese, but it does mean they may have to work harder to maintain a healthy weight. It's also worth noting that these factors can interact in complex ways. For instance, someone with a genetic predisposition to obesity may find it harder to resist unhealthy foods. Or a person living in a neighborhood with no access to fresh, healthy food and safe places to exercise may struggle to maintain a healthy weight regardless of their genetic makeup. And let's not forget the role of socioeconomic factors. Poverty and lack of education can limit people's access to healthy foods and opportunities for physical activity, further contributing to the obesity epidemic. As we can see, obesity isn't just about personal choices, it's a complex issue with multiple contributing factors. Now, why should we care about obesity? What impact does it have on our health and society? Let's delve into this. Obesity is not just about appearances. It's a condition that can lead to serious health complications. For starters, it increases the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death in the United States. When you're carrying extra weight, your heart has to work harder to pump blood. Over time, this extra strain can lead to high blood pressure, heart attack, and other cardiovascular issues. But heart disease isn't the only concern. Obesity is also a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that affects how your body processes sugar. Too much sugar in your blood can damage your eyes, kidneys, nerves, and other organs. And then there's cancer. Yes, you heard that right. Obesity can increase the risk of certain types of cancer, including breast, colon, and kidney cancer. The reason for this is not entirely clear, but researchers believe that excess fat in the body can cause inflammation and hormonal changes that promote cancer growth. Yet the effects of obesity go beyond health. It also has a substantial economic impact. Obesity-related health issues lead to increased healthcare costs. We're talking about billions of dollars spent annually on medical treatments, hospital stays, and medications. Not to mention, obesity can also lead to lost productivity. When people are sick, they can't work as effectively, which can have a ripple effect on the economy. So, you see, obesity isn't just about the individual, it's a societal issue. It affects our healthcare system, our economy, and our communities. It's a battle we all have to fight together. So, obesity isn't just a personal problem. It's a societal issue that affects all of us. All right, now that we know the problem, what can we do about it? How can we fight this obesity epidemic? Let's begin with the basics, improving our dietary habits. It's not about starving ourselves or adhering to fad diets. It's about making healthier food choices like opting for whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables. It's about cutting down on portion sizes and reducing the intake of processed foods, saturated fats, and sugars. Every little change counts. Now let's talk about exercise. We're not asking you to run a marathon or lift weights like a bodybuilder. The key is to get moving. A brisk 30-minute walk 5 days a week can do wonders for your health. Regular physical activity not only helps in weight loss, but also improves heart health, boosts mood, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. But let's not forget, battling the bulge isn't just about personal choices. It's also about public health policies. It's about creating environments that promote good health. This could mean ensuring access to affordable, nutritious food for everyone, regardless of where they live. It could mean designing cities in a way that encourages physical activity, like having safe bike lanes and walkable neighborhoods. It could also mean implementing policies that curb the marketing of unhealthy foods, especially to children. We also need to foster a culture that prioritizes health over appearance. It's not about having a perfect body, but a healthy one. We need to shift our focus from weight to wellness, from size to health. And remember, every body is different. What works for one person may not work for another. So let's not get disheartened if we don't see results overnight. Battling obesity is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can last a lifetime. Remember, there's no magic bullet for obesity. It's going to take concerted effort from all of us to turn the tide. So, what role can you play in this fight against obesity? How can you make a difference? Here's the thing. It all boils down to the decisions we make every single day. It's about choosing an apple instead of a bag of chips, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or opting for a brisk walk around the block instead of an evening on the couch. These may seem like small steps, but they're fundamental in paving the way for a healthier lifestyle. And it doesn't stop there. Eating a balanced diet is key. We're talking about a colorful plate filled with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. It's about avoiding processed foods that are high in sugar and fat, and instead embracing the bounty of nature's kitchen. It's about nourishing your body with the fuel it needs to function at its best. But we all know a balanced diet is only half the battle. Regular exercise is just as crucial. Whether it's a morning jog, a yoga class, or a bike ride in the park, it's important to keep our bodies moving. The benefits of regular physical activity are countless, from managing weight to boosting our mood and energy levels. But remember, this isn't just about you. It's about all of us. It's about spreading awareness about the dangers of obesity and inspiring others to join the fight. Share your journey, your struggles and victories, and let's create a ripple effect. Let's show the world that we're committed to a healthier future. We must also advocate for policies that promote healthy living, such as better food labeling and access to affordable, nutritious food for everyone. It's about creating an environment that supports our health goals, not one that hinders them. It's a tall order, no doubt. But remember, every step towards a healthier lifestyle is a victory. Every meal, every workout, every conversation about health and wellness, it all counts. Your choices matter. You have the power to make a difference. Start today, and let's make America healthier, one step at a time.